Booty gang, garden gang, happy Vlogtober around this thing. Alright guys, so today we just gonna make a plain and simple chuck roast. Right here I have a 3-pound chuck roast. Okay, let me go ahead on and get started mixing up the ingredients that we're gonna need to start it off with. I have my measuring cup here. I'm gonna use a 1/2 cup of vegetable oil, pour that over here in the bowl like that. Then I'm gonna use, well, I need to take the top off because I'm gonna measure everything out for you guys, and I also have the measurements posted on the video. I have here 1, 2, that's 2 tablespoons full of onion powder. Next, I'm going to go ahead on over here and I'm going to use 2 tablespoons of garlic powder. And I'm going to use, right here I have my black pepper. I like this Worcestershire black pepper, but black pepper, any type of black pepper would do it. But I like the Worcestershire black pepper. So I'm going to use 2 teaspoons of black pepper. And if you all been rocking with me for a while, you already know I'm going to bring in my liquid seasoning, and I'm going to use a 1/2 cup of liquid seasoning. Okay, I got 1/3 of a cup. That'll be perfectly fine. 1/3 cup of liquid seasoning. Use my whisk right here. Just whisk everything together. And while I whisk these ingredients together, I'm gonna set my stove on 500. And I will allow the meat to just bake on 500 for 10 minutes. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and bring our 3-pound chuck roast over, and we're about to get this party started. And once I put this in the oven, we're going to go ahead on and get the vegetables prepped up. Perfect. Alright, let's go ahead on and drizzle our mixture over top of the chuck roast. And you can use your fork to pierce your meat a little bit. So you get down up in there and just make sure you just rub it on with the back of the fork and pierce the meat just a little. Spread out our mixture. And I'm using this dollar store baking pan. However, I'm going to use a standard bacon roasting pan underneath just to support this pan. And if you ever get a chance to look at the bottom of these foil pans that come from like Dollar Tree or any other store, it tells us to support the bottom. So make sure you use some type of other foil pan underneath these foil pans. how the mixture looks on there. That looks so good. I'm already excited. Look here. So this, I should call this like chuck roast for beginners, right? How about that? Okay, we got some down on the side. That's fine because we're going to add vegetables to this. So, okay. So I'm going to go ahead and put it in the oven. Allow it to bake up on 500. My oven is set on 500. I'm going to allow this chuck roast to bake for 10 minutes on 500. Alright. So our 10 minutes is up. This is what the chuck roast look like, and I'm being very careful because the pan is like hot. So this is what him look like. And at this point, I'm gonna go ahead on and spread some foil out to cover it. And remember, the pan is hot, so you gotta move quick. Quick, cover. And I'm gonna go ahead and put it back in the oven. We're going to go ahead on and get started with the vegetables. I have everything set up, so we're going to go ahead and prepare our vegetables. Okay, so our chuck roast has been baking in the oven for 45 minutes. At this point, this is where we're going to go ahead on and mix up some good old flour. I think, let's see, let me eyeball this part. So that was 1 cup of flour. And let's see, that's already 2 cups. I might go ahead on with 3 cups of water. If I need more, let me see. So that's 1 cup of flour. Yes, let me add more water. I'm gonna make it 5 cups of water. 1 cup of flour and 5 cups of water. Let's see, hold on. Let's see. Okay, that's 4 cups of water. That should be enough. Whisk this all together. Make sure you whisk out all the little lumps and bumps and clumps. Okay, let that set to the side. And we're gonna also bring our vegetables over. You could just drain water off of the potatoes into this here. This here bowl. Okay, let's go ahead on and remove the chuck roast from the oven. Take a little peek. Let's take a little peek. Alrighty, how cute is he? How cute is he? Let's move it over. So we have our 1 cup of flour and 4 cups of water. What we're gonna do is go ahead on. Let me get my fork first. Let's see how tender it is. So it's almost tender. Not quite yet. Perfect. So I'm gonna go ahead on and add in my flour and water, or some folks call this roux. Go ahead and add the roux to the mixture. Just stir it in around the pan. See how it's turning into a nice gravy for you? Stir it all the way around. Make sure we make room for the vegetables. That's why I'm using this serving spoon to mix it up. And I also want to add my vegetables at this point because it's the chuck roast. I'll give it a few more minutes in the oven. Yeah. See, the roux already turned into gravy. You have your gravy right there. Let's drain water off of our potatoes. I'm just draining the water off of the potatoes. I'm going to add the potatoes. Oh, I lost 1 potato. Let's go grab it back. There we go. Let's see. A few there. Potatoes. Wow. Add my onions. Ooh, booby! This thing gonna be banging. Oh my God, booby! I could just taste it now. Oh my God. What we got good in here? What we got good in here? Let's add some onions on top of this thing. Let's see. Oh my God. I get excited when I put those onions in my food. Oh my goodness. Okay. Remember our few carrots. You can use as many or as less vegetables as you would like. My kids, they prefer their carrots raw with some ranch dressing. So, only person that will be mukbanging this thing far as carrots will be me. All right, everybody around, everybody, come on. Get in there, get in there. There we go. Oh God, booby, booby. Oh my God. Okay, I have a few potatoes left as well. Might not need them all, but that's okay. I can make mashed potatoes. These babies. Okay, that's enough. Oh, I think I outdid myself this time. And look, let's just add a little bit of color. Of course, grab your parsley flakes and just don't be afraid. Just sprinkle, 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 sprinkle. Give it a little color. If this is your first time tuning into my channel, welcome, booby. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Also, turn my bell notification on so you can be notified each and every time I go live or when I post a new video. Now, I'm going to return chuck roast back to the oven for additional 45 minutes. Put my timer on. Alrighty. And I'll be back. Alright, we are at the end of the road with this chuck roast. Wait. So the total cook time for this chuck roast has been 2 hours and 15 minutes. And this is what we have. It's nice and tender. Look, it's passing the fork test. Oh Lord. Look at the gravy. The onions. Oh my God. It's loaded with onions and gravies. A few carrots. My kids do not like cooked carrots. They like their carrots raw. I know I done said that probably a gazillion times throughout this video. It is what it is. Okay. So with that being said and done, only thing left to do is to what? Mukbang that thing. Until next video, till next live, God bless.